Hi, family. Robert Rivera here with Trend Training Academy, and I just tried to do a weekly recap, and I didn't film. I didn't share the screen. I don't know what happened. So let's try to do this real quick, okay? Because I'm out of time. Let's try to do this real quick. Okay, let's see. What am I sharing? Let's share the screen, and let's share this screen. Okay, and let's go to here and let's get started. Okay, I am sharing the screen right now. It says stop share, so I'm sharing the screen. Here we go. This is the first trade of the week, right? We have a descending bearish move here that's created a bearish flag. Beautiful bearish flag that perhaps we can catch as it breaks the trend line. See the 50 moving average coming up. So any breaking here will be a good sell. Let's see what happened. Okay. Sure enough, we have a break. That was early in the evening. It dropped, then it created a fake out, perhaps trying to break down here and went in the reversal. We got 28 pips from the break, from the trend line break. We have a reversal here that paid us 84 pips. We have a 52 pip breakout with no retest to the top. And then after it broke the trend line back down at 58 pips. I didn't count all of this. I just counted the first two trades. That's usually what I do. The ones that I think are reasonable for us to catch. And I think these are the two reasonable ones for us to catch. Let's go to the next trade. Head and shoulders that never happened, right? This is the head and shoulders we were looking for. Actually, it did happen. It did happen. It just didn't go all the way up like I anticipated that it would. Okay. We were watching this pattern occur. This is the same zones from the previous day, and we're hoping to catch this. Let's see what happens. Here it is. We have a fake out right here with the stochastic confirming it down here, stochastic RSI. It goes back up, right? Then it creates, this is the pullback though. This is the pullback from this drop. It dropped, here's the pullback. Now we have the breakout. Breakout with retest, 53 pips. Nice, easy win. This is actually a very nice, easy win. Pretty simple. All right, it didn't create the right shoulder all the way to the top, but it dropped at the neckline just like a head and shoulders should. And so it paid well. All right, next setup. This is gold. This is my first gold setup for the year, for a whole year. I don't think I've sent a setup for gold. We see how the stochastic RSI is already at the very top. Perhaps we can catch a sell going down, and let's see what happens. So here's that sell going down, right, from the stochastic RSI. That would have been an easy win on a fake out move there. But if you didn't catch that, here's the London broke out and paid with a retest, by the way, on the 15-minute. And here it retests, or here's another breakout with also a retest that paid 157 pips on the New York. For those of you who have wondered about the New York setups, this was a London setup that paid also during the New York. So worthy of paying attention to it. Okay, and then here we have the New York setup from April the 1st. Nice wedge, right? It's not a trend line because if this was a trend line, it would have started here and gone through here, which created the high. And this is not a trend line, right? Because if it was a trend line, it would start here and it will go through here, which created the low. So this is just a wedge, right? We take notice of the fact that price came up and reverse, came up, reverse, came down, reverse, came down, reverse. And so we're looking for anything that breaks out of here to catch it. All right. And these are the results. It faked out to the bottom with the stochastic RSI at the bottom, helping you catch a fake out. That was, I don't know how many pips. I didn't count those pips in this setup. I just simply focus on the break to the top. Broke, retested, zero drawdown, 36 pips. Okay. So that was 4 setups that gave about 7 trades. There were more trades than that, but I only counted 7. That's 63 pips per trade, guys. 0 drawdown on all the retests, 2 fake outs, 1 trend line break. Pretty simple, pretty easy week. And I think this was New York also. I think this was the New York setup. I'm not quite sure. This week, there may not be New York setups from me. We'll see. I don't think they're likely to happen this week, perhaps next week. All right, so let's go immediately to the overview of the market projections for next week. Let's start with GBP Canada. GBP Canada is continuing the pattern that I spoke about, what, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago now? It came, dropped down, bounced up, and now it's moving up. I'm expecting it's going to do this kind of action and then attempt to go break out again. Um, we're looking at 100 pips further up here before it reverses, something like that. Keep an eye for that. I think it's bullish at this point. All right. GBP NZD. We notice again is the pattern that I think is following, which is it broke up above this. It's coming back down. Once it comes back down, it'll bounce from here. 400 pips, guys, from here to the next zone. 400 pips. So once it starts giving us a bullish move to the upside, go for it. 400 pips. It's above the 50 moving average, even on the weekly. So it's looking bullish now, for sure. That's GN looking bullish. GBP, no, this is gold. This is gold. Gold. We've been watching gold for quite a while now. It bounced from here, right? It bounced from this zone as we expected it to do several weeks ago. Now it's gone above, and now it's actually a nice little red candle right there, which you can't really see. And with the news that just came out, I think that the expectation was NFP. The expectation was like 600,000 new jobs, and there were like 900,000 new jobs. So the expectations were good. Well, it was the results were actual. The factual ones were amazingly good. So gold should be coming down. This is why I expect gold to do either bounce from this area over here, but I really think that we may see a big gap. I think we're going to see a big gap in gold when it opens tomorrow, and the momentum will break through that zone, retest, and perhaps continue to drop. I think it's a good time to start getting involved with gold. We'll talk about that in the weeks to come. And lastly, GBP USD. Let me see. Is this the one that I want? No, let's go to which one? This one? Is this the one I want? Let's see. Let's go to weekly and see if this is the one that I want. You're the one that I want. Yep, sure enough. Okay, so here we have GBP USD. It had climbed. This is from several weeks ago, right? Rejected at the very top, came down, bounced on support, and now it looks bullish. It's looking bullish with the stochastic RSI. We're at the bottom over here. It is above in the 50 moving average on the weekly. So it is bullish in that sense. But again, with the USD becoming really strong this week because of economic news, this could break down. And if it breaks down, look for a break of the zone, retest of it, and drop. Even if it did that, the 50 moving average is so far down here that it has room to drop and still remain bullish. We have already talked about that before, right? All this bullish move all the way up. This doesn't even, that's not even a 23.6, is it? Not even a 23.6. All right, guys, this could drop all the way down here to the 38.2 and still be extremely bullish. How much of a move that is? That is 600 pips, guys. This could drop, GBP USD could drop 600 pips and still be bullish. All right. So given the economic news from the USD, I think that GBP USD is about to give us a nice drop. All right. That's it. That's all I got. This is Robert Rivera, Trend Trading Academy. I hope you find this helpful. If you find information that you would like to be covered during the weekly recap, let me know, and I'll try to incorporate into it if I find that it will be valuable to you guys. And I'm sorry that this is so short. It's just that this is the second time I've done this video. I forgot to do the share before, and hopefully I did this time. All right. God bless you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.